Welcome to BTU here at Productronica. I'm delighted to be joined by Rob Bouchard. Nice to see you again, Rob.
Nice to see you as well, Trevor.
Okay, so tell me, what have you got new this week on the BTU booth, or what are you highlighting?
Yeah, sure. So, got a few items here that we're highlighting. One is a new product called Profile Tracer, which is a thermal profiler and data logger. That's coupled with, as we build an ecosystem for process monitoring tools.
Yep.
That also works in conjunction with our Profile Guardian tool, which is a redundant monitoring system. We're also highlighting our new Aurora reflow oven platform. This particular length system is one of the longest systems that we've built. And our Aqua Scrub flux management system. And I think it would also be wise to mention that in terms of cost of ownership, when we look at that, couple that with our energy management system, I think those are interesting things.
Absolutely, absolutely. So now the Aqua Scrub is actually also integrated into the Aurora, I believe. So it's part of the setup of this new platform.
That's right. Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about Aurora. Clearly, this Aurora is called the 200N, the model 200N. It has 16 heated zones and 6 cooling zones.
Okay.
This is a long reflow oven. It's targeted specifically for the European market, automotive customers in particular, that process at very, very high volumes.
Right.
So basically, the long oven is for going faster and more throughput. And with that comes more material, more flux, more other things that come off in the process. So you couple that with our integrated flux management system, Aqua Scrub.
Yeah.
That's tailor-made for this kind of volume process.
Right. I think one of the interesting things about these zones is that they're configurable, essentially.
That's right. Yeah. So that's another feature in Aurora. When we look at this is a successor to our Paramax product line.
Yes.
So as you know, it certainly has the DNA of Paramax, all the good things that Paramax has in it. We've brought along into it, and clearly innovated where we can. And one of the innovations is having the flexibility to configure the oven for application-specific things. So, say for example, we have a customer that needs a long oven or maybe a short oven for that matter, but they need maybe 2 extra heating zones and can live with 2 less cooling zones,
right,
or vice versa. So this platform allows us that flexibility now and gives us an opening to applications that we weren't able to access before.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be great for companies that are doing high mix, and they've got different products going through that need different heating applications. That's great. Now, one of the big things that's been talked about this week at Productronica is the whole subject of ESG and sustainability and energy management. So what things have you built into this new platform here that sort of fall into helping customers reduce their energy consumption?
Sure. So I'd say there's probably 3 things that I would highlight here. One is our Energy Pilot software. This Energy Pilot software has grown in sophistication over the years. And essentially what it does is it takes advantage of idle time in the oven. Maybe process changeovers, in a high mix, low volume situation, it will take advantage of these idle times. So what the Energy Pilot system will do, kind of works like your computer. You've got these idle modes,
sleep modes,
hibernate modes, sleep modes, and it's fully programmable by the customer. And so if the oven doesn't see product, say for 30 minutes, it will move into one of those modes.
Right.
And it will reduce maybe the convection rate, the conveyor speeds, and that will reduce energy because it puts less demand on the heaters.
Yes.
And then maybe it goes an hour, and it says, I still haven't seen boards, now what do I do? And maybe it reduces the temperature set points, again, saving energy. And then it can go into hibernate mode, which basically cools the oven down if it's going to be for an extended period of time. And a remote sensor at the entrance of the line will wake the oven up and bring it back to life. The second area would be, we already talked about Aqua Scrub. So Aqua Scrub is having a big impact in terms of its ability to collect flux residues and package them in a way where they can be easily taken away from the oven
Yep.
and disposed of properly.
Right.
So that keeps it out of the environment, and the solvent system that's in Aqua Scrub is also very much environmentally friendly.
Right, right. Well, I mean, that's a horrible sticky job, so it's nice that we've got a system that can take care of a lot of that.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
And then the third one I would mention is a little less common, but is very popular here in Europe, for example, is, the oven has latent heat. We'll call it latent heat. It gives off heat to the environment,
Yes.
right? So where that can be a disadvantage in the summer sometimes, where on air conditioning systems, we certainly, Aurora in particular, has been optimized to do that. The flip side of that is in the wintertime, you can also use that heat to help heat the buildings that you're in.
Really?
So
Okay.
we have customers now already asking us about diverting the heat that we remove
That's interesting.
and use it to
Okay.
help heat the building and reduce their energy costs in the winter.
Wow, that's interesting. So I mean, but are there no contaminants in that air that you're taking off, or the?
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, so this would be non-process gas. So basically the oven gives off some heat, right? Outside of it. The exterior of the oven does give off some heat.
Yes.
So instead of
big
wasting
radiator.
that heat, right, exactly. So instead of wasting that heat, you reuse it. And what we do, it's non-process related, so it doesn't have anything in it that can harm humans. It's just air. It's just the air around.
Right. Well, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. Well, that's three energy saving methods right there.
Exactly.
So that's super. So I want to thank you then, Bob, for giving us a run through of the machine today.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
Azimtech, as a part of Nano Dimension, is a company that specializes in the development, manufacturing, and distribution of equipment for electronics production. Our focus is on providing innovative solutions, helping the electronics manufacturers optimizing their production processes, increase their efficiency, and achieve high-quality results. Our products include pick-and-place machines, dispensing solutions, solder paste jet printers, and reflow ovens.